crazy topic to talk about. Okay, so I want to talk about it still. Gold diggers and gold medal Olympians, and the standards that we have, mental health, all of that stuff. Okay, so last night I was watching YouTube and I saw this video about this guy pretending to be very rich to kind of lure quote unquote gold diggers. And then they're gonna have this kind of drama where he loses everything and they're gonna see if the girl still shows interest. And I found out there are YouTube channels purely dedicated to expose quote unquote gold diggers. And when I saw that, I didn't like it. I did not like it one bit. And here's why. Guys, I don't think women are necessarily bad for wanting to be with a successful man. Now, qualifier. If a woman is dating a guy purely for the money, just the money and nothing else, that's wrong. Nope, that's wrong. But if the woman is attracted to a successful guy, I don't see anything wrong with that. Here's what I think, and you can disagree with me, but here's my opinion anyway. If a guy is successful, we can assume a few things, right? I think it's reasonable to assume that maybe this person has been through a lot of trials and challenges and showed a lot of grit and gut. This guy probably sharpened his skills, managed his resources well. He was wise enough to know what skills to improve. He saw what his talents are and greatly improved them. Maybe he's really good at social skills, and that's the reason why he got resources and connections and a good network. That implies that he knows how to talk to people. He knows how to relate with others. It also implies he's good at maybe negotiation skills. It says a lot, A successful man isn't just successful. It implies that he's done a lot of things and been through a lot of things to actually quote unquote deserve the success that he has. And I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. For the same reason that, when guys are attracted to girls who maybe have a very good figure, are physically fit and all of that stuff, it also implies a lot of things. That these kinds of ladies are conscious about their health. They go to the gym, they watch their diet, they don't just eat whatever, but they watch what they eat. They are very conscious about not just their health, but how they present themselves, how they the makeup they use. That means they purchase products that they take for their skin, for their body, etc., etc. So let me just qualify again. If a guy likes a girl purely for her body, that's wrong. If a girl likes a guy purely for his money, that's wrong. But I really think that if guys are attracted to girls who have good physical attributes, or if girls are attracted to guys who are financially successful, that implies that they have certain things going on in their life. They have certain disciplines that are admirable. And I don't think we have any right to judge people if they have standards for themselves. What I don't like is when we celebrate mediocrity. Guys who say girls are gold diggers for not dating them just because they're not successful are basically saying girls should date me no matter what kind of success I make in life. You know what? Let me just say this. Not all the time. It's not all the time. It's not a promise. But most of the time, your decisions in life will have results. In other words, the results you have in life are based on the decisions you've made, and these decisions actually reveal what you value. And that's why I have to go not just here, but I gotta go to the Olympics side of things for a real quick bit. I don't know if you guys know this, but there was this lady, her name is Simone, and she's this really, really great Olympian, incredible athlete, very reliable, very talented. And what happened was, she went through a whole lot in life, and just recently she went through a whole lot as well, and she decided to quit. And we can respect her decision to quit. We can respect it if she was going through a lot of really terrible things, some suicidal thoughts. She had family issues. She went through a lot of crazy mental challenges that are not easy to go through. Now, I respect her. I sympathize with her. I think she has the right to back out if she wants to, but I don't think we should celebrate that. I don't think she is a champion or a hero of mental health, because mental health as serious as it is, okay, not everyone who goes through bad experiences in life are quote unquote went through a life-changing traumatizing experience. Some bad experiences are just bad experiences. Others go through it, others don't. Others can cope, others don't, right? So we're not supposed to kind of glorify quitting. Imagine for a moment if you and I had a business together, and I said to you, I know I promised to deliver 1,000 units of this product to your place at this time, but I decided to back out, to quit on you because of mental health. Now, there are some people who legit go through mental health challenges that are not a joke, and I totally understand, sympathize, and we can respect their decisions if they want to bail on certain things. But we should not celebrate, glorify, make heroic, or make us champions, that kind of mentality. There's a balance there, okay? We can actually do both. We can express frustration, disappointment, towards people who quit on us and bail on us, while at the same time showing sympathy, respect, and understanding if they really went through a legit trauma or a legit mental health issue. All right, so that being said, we got to balance these things. We are in a world right now where we celebrate mediocrity. People get medals just for participation. Like, what is that? Participation trophy. What I don't like also was the teammates in the Olympics who said we don't owe anyone any medals and we're doing it for ourselves. Like, I beg to differ. Guys, you're not doing it for yourselves. That's why this is called the Olympics, because you're representing your country. People sponsored, people paid for your training, people put their hopes in you, their beliefs in you. You're not doing it for yourself. If you paid for yourself, use your own resources, use your own personal trainers without any money coming from anyone else, and you're not in the Olympics, you're just doing your own thing, then you're doing it for yourself. But you joined the Olympics, you're representing the whole nation. You're not doing it for yourself, right? You got to do your best, right? So that's the whole thing, right? So with gold diggers, which aren't true, and there are what we call gold Olympians, which aren't always true, because you got to earn it, right? Not everyone gets a medal just because they joined the Olympics. You got to beat certain other athletes and get to a certain standard. We got to have standards for ourselves. We got to have standards for the Olympics. And the transgender issue is another one. We got to have standards for that. Biological men only, or biological females only. No trans there, because that's unfair. It's really unfair. So standards for men and women and partners and relationships, standards for Olympics, standards also for mental health, standards on what we appreciate, what we value, standards in balancing. We can show or express frustration and disappointment while sympathizing and understanding and being respectful, right? We got to balance all of those things, because at the end of the day, we live in a world where everyone expects you to be either this or that. So just a reminder, you might disagree with me, you might not, but the way I see it, it's got to be addressed, and maybe this is something you can talk about as well. God bless you guys.